And welcome aboard. Quick sound check for everybody. Getting all set up in the background for the trading morning. Everything we do is for educational purposes only, nothing taken as direct trading or investment advice. As you participate and learn this service, set your system to simulation only. Don't have charts and you need charts, let us know. We can help you get set up and rolling. If you have charts, put up an S&P 500 E-mini chart. Today is April 25th, 2024. We're getting all set up here in the background. Just putting up our charts. You see a series of 3 charts in a separate chart window, 2 time frames for the S&P 500 E-mini and a 30-year bond chart. This is an educational experience for those that are looking to get set up as a new trader, or those that are trading and looking to do better at their trading. We feature price action trading here. Everything we do is for simulation purposes only. Nothing is to be taken as direct trading or investment advice. The URL to join us live in Zoom, our home base, is daytradingmarkets.org, daytradingmarkets.org. When you pop in, put up an S&P 500 E-mini chart and join us. When you pop in, open up your chat window. Look for the shared chart window. If you need charts, let us know. We can set you up with charts so you can simulate trade. If you like what we're doing here, tell your friends. Post us, share us, like us, heart us. Take a moment of your time. We greatly appreciate it here. If you're interested in one-on-one day trading coaches, ask. Day trading coaching, ask. Hop into Zoom via daytradingmarkets.org. Reach out to us via chat, and we can set up a one-on-one trading consultation with you. Trading coaching consultation. A lot going on, both publicly and privately here. This is an education service for those that are interested in learning how to trade the market as a serious hobby or as a living. We're getting all set up in the background here for the trading morning. Again, take a moment to join us live in our Zoom room. If you're out in one of our socials, welcome. Take a moment as we're getting set up to like us, share us, post us, heart us, repost us. Go to our home base within the social, follow us, share us, go through some of the previous days' activity. Give us a heart and a share. We had some people do it yesterday. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Please continue. I find it really helpful, and we appreciate it. Or we find it helpful, and we appreciate it. If you have the talent or you know somebody that has the talent, we're looking to get out of the box. So if you know somebody that can put a reel together for us, be able to post us on TikTok or Instagram, it would be greatly appreciated. You need to get set up for trading, ask. If you had a trading platform, review our charts. Try to simplify everything down to the elements, where the rubber meets the road at the trade action. We set the table for the trading morning by setting key levels, key coaching and educational levels. If you're coming in via our socials, put up an S&P 500 E-mini chart. Be prepared to take down our coaching levels. There'll be a pivot and other levels on top and bottom of that pivot. We're here every day slugging it out, working with traders to help them get better. help them develop consistent profitability in their intraday trading. Today is April 25th, 2024. Everything we do is for educational purposes only. Nothing is to be taken as direct trading or investment advice. This is a coaching session, a group coaching session in the S&P 500 E-mini. For those that are new at trading, are looking to work on their trading to get better. A lot of individuals out there are struggling, and we appreciate that. Saul is a 25-year veteran trader of the trading pits in Chicago. He is your trade-along coach. He is actively scalping for his own trading account. Everybody here is an independent contractor and at risk. You'll see over my shoulder the trading pits in Chicago. Saul on the trading pits, the trading floor. They've since, he's down there for 25 years or so. Since COVID, they have been not reopened. So Saul is trading and scalping the market from an undisclosed location. He's on the Freedom Trail where he trades the morning session and then goes off and does something else. From 11 o'clock beyond, we work the market from 9:30, 9:25. Saul sets the coaching levels for the morning session. Work the market until 11 from an educational point of view for you as attendees. Daytradingmarkets.org is our URL for you to come in. We have a community in Twitter if you want to join it. Day Trading Markets is the community. Hey, Jeff, how are you today? We're going to get rolling here. Your trade along host is going to pop in. He's going to take over this session. He's going to first set his levels as he goes into the cash open. His coaching levels for this morning's session. Be prepared to write them down. Pay attention to what happens in the market in and around those levels. For those that are new to trading, we have trading platforms that are available. If you're interested in looking to earn a funded trading account, pop into Zoom. On all occasions, pop into Zoom. Use daytradingmarkets.org as the URL to pop in to our home base, inquire. Depending on what community you're coming in, you can give us a quick share and a like. That'd be great. You know what to do. Appreciate it. See a series of 3 charts in a separate chart window, 2 time frames for the S&P 500 E-mini and a 30-year bond chart. Hey, Craig, good morning. Jeff, Roberto. We got people coming in, getting themselves set up in our Zoom home base, so welcome aboard. Make sure you put up your chat. Check the window we're distributing with the charts. Review the charts. The 2 time frames for the S&P 500 E-mini and a 30-year bond chart. It's also look to set up your charts the same way. want to thank those that helped us get the word out or help us get the word out on a daily basis here. Appreciate it. It is helping. For those that haven't taken the time yet, appreciate it. Just takes a couple seconds of your time. Hey, Roberto, do you need charts or are you looking to earn a funded trading account? And let us know if you're new or experienced also. That's helpful. You know, the art of trading based on price action, pretty it's a really interesting concept when it comes to simplicity. And we like this simplicity. The act of trading around key levels that are pre-mapped out. First order of business is to pay attention to what happens based on the levels to see if they're any good. Saul takes the time in his own trading. He is at risk in his own trading. He is working that risk in and around his pre-mapped out levels. So the first order of your business is A, do you like Saul? Do you think he's got the background and the experience to teach somebody? Are his levels any good that he sets for his own trading? He gives them out to everybody as coaching levels so that you can follow along, start to appreciate his levels, his expertise, and whether he can be helpful in helping traders start out or helpful in working with traders that are looking to do better in their trading and need somebody to help them adjust themselves and tweak themselves with the goal of developing for both ends of the spectrum, new traders and experienced traders, consistent profitability in their trading. So that's what we look to help you do based on your opportunity to trade. We can help you get set up with a platform. We can help you tweak up that platform on a simple represented way. We can help you learn how to plot the levels, learn what the opportunities are to trade in and around those levels. teach you, work with you, tweak you in an educational format to help you develop the skill set to be able to trade the markets on your own. There's a lot of hype out there in various situations that we're not big fans of. We have individuals that have stepped out from that hype type situations, and they really do like the idea of being able to work with a individual trader that not only calm, cool, and collected, but you can witness his expertise and decide if you want Saul to teach you how to set yourself up and become the best trader you can be. Hey, Anupam, good morning. So when Saul pops in, he'll take over. He'll give out this morning's levels. We'll work the market until 11 a.m. Then we're going to continue our conversation here, help individuals get set up for their opportunity to trade. We'd ask you to take the time to move from our socials into our Zoom room. You can do that now. It takes a minute to register and drop in. Daytradingmarkets.org is the link to drop in. It's really that easy. If you're interested in earning a funded trading account, we can help you out through one of our affiliates and our affiliate links. If you are looking to set up your charts and your trading platform, we can help you do that. Just let us know when you pop into our Zoom room. For those that don't know, over my shoulder, that's Saul. He is your host, trader, mentor, teacher, coach. He's on the trading floor in Chicago in that shot. Spent 25 years or so down there. He's actively scalping the market for his own account. He is teaching and mentoring traders how to trade based on a price action trading methodology. We're looking to pick up $200, $300, $400 a day based on a price action trading methodology. We set the table for the trading session by setting key levels, coaching levels, pivot and other levels on top and bottom of that pivot. Then we work the market in and around those levels. I like the idea of looking to earn a funded trading account for those traders that don't have risk capital. Hey, Maureen, good morning. Got traders popping into the Zoom side of our equation here. Take a moment and pop in. Come in as a guest. Hey, Pete, welcome back. Milka, how are you today? Philip? When Saul pops in, he's going to put up, he's going to give out this morning's levels, and we'll repost them. Be prepared to write them down. Hey, Bill, how are you this morning? When you pop in, let us know if you're new or experienced. For those that are joining us in our socials, please heart us, like us, share us, repost us. Take a moment to do that before Sal pops in and takes over. Right now it's 9:24. Be prepared to write his levels down. I'm going to give you a pivot and other levels on top and bottom of that pivot. His coaching areas for this morning's session. Everything we do is for educational purposes only. Nothing to take as trading or investment advice. We're helping traders become entrepreneurs, looking to become successful entrepreneurs trading the market. We teach and focus a price action trading strategy that is teachable by us, learnable by you. Inquire about that. We can help you learn how to set the coaching levels, work the coaching levels. We're looking to pick up $200, $300, $400 on a daily basis based on our trading. That's our goal. That's with one contract. When you get good enough, you can raise your contract size and start to get a multiple of that based on your expertise and how you develop as a trader. There's no guarantee anybody will make any money trading. It's really up to you as the talent, and we're to help you bridge the gap between where you are today and where you'd like to go into the realm of a consistently profitable trader. Hey, Bill, appreciate that. Do you need a trading platform so you can practice trade and get yourself rolling? Let me know if you have charts. And I just posted in the main chat the opportunity to honor your host. Take the time to get that taken care of. When Saul gives out his levels this morning, he's going to give you a pivot, so put that in the middle. Support and resistance. Resistance at the top, support on the bottom. If you are, you have a platform and you know what you're doing, plot them so you can pay attention. If you need to know how to do that, ask. We can help you. If you're joining us based on one of our socials, that's great. If you can get the word out to your group, to your contacts, daytradingmarkets.org, daytradingmarkets.org. within your social, find our home base, like us, follow us, heart us, repost us. When you go in, you'll see, yesterday's session. If you can repost that, heart that, go through the list, that'd be great. Bill, let us know what you need. Hey, Ash, how are you? Hey, Jeff. Pat. Victor. For those that are just popping in, I'll repost the honor your host. Make sure you review that, Victor.
Let's give you our levels for this morning. Our pivot this morning is 50.39, 50.39. Support below at 26.15, 06, 97, 87. Upside resistance at 49, 59, 68, 80, and 92. Pivot 50.39. Support 26, 15, 06, 49.97, and 87. Upside resistance at 48, 59, 68, 80, and 92. All right, welcome some of you folks that are here. We're trading mini S&Ps.
Can you just go through those again, because I wanted to repost them and I missed it.
Yeah, our pivot this morning is 50.39. Resistance above at 48, 59, 68, 80, 92. Downside support at 26, 15, 06, 49.97, and 87.
Thank you.
All right, welcome some of the new folks that are here. We're trading mini S&Ps. We're looking for opportunities to scalp the market based on the levels we just gave out and any additional price action opportunities that might occur. We are looking to scalp the market. We're trying to take advantage of ebbs and flows of the market. We're looking for those inflection points that create opportunity for us to do that. The stops are based on the volatility. And right now, we got a little extra volatility here as the GDP number came out this morning. We'll talk about that in a minute. As you can see here, it wasn't too friendly here for either the bond market and or equities. And they kind of flushed it down here a little bit, and we're trading here on our lows. So we'll see what opportunities we get. Right now, with the way the volatility is, at least for the time being, I think 3 points is minimal to have our stops. 3 or 4 points somewhere in that range, and likewise the same amount of profit targets. And again, all we're trying to do here is take advantage of ebbs and flows of the market to find those inflection areas that create those opportunities for us, whether they're based on support or price action trades or what have you. So the GDP number definitely missed, came in lower than expected. And this is, again, the second time, but they were expecting as you can see there, 2.5 as the market downticks here a little bit. Came out here at 1.6. Let's see here. I'll find it here in a second. So the issue there is, again, the hope that that some of that this GDP number data would take some pressure off of U.S. government bond yields will be totally dashed, unfortunately, by another hot inflation print. Core PCE inflation came in at 33.7 for the first quarter, well above both the prior 3 months and the consensus forecast. This combination of weaker growth to higher inflation is problematic for the economy and the markets, with political and social spillovers. That's from the Financial Times. as that number comes out. So we can see here the PCE number is what the Fed likes to look at, and that is an internal number in the with this inflation with the GDP number that came out, and so they missed on that higher inflation there with low growth, the soft landing, or the S word, stagflation. Oh, so market's a little concerned. You can see bond market yields up, and market does not like that combination of slow growth and higher yields. So it's not a good combination here for equities, as you can see here, and they're reacting accordingly. All right, let's see here. See what else we have coming out here this morning. Um, so we had initial claims as well come out. Retail inventories come out. Uh, at 9 o'clock, we have pending home sales at the top of the hour. As the market here down ticks a little bit, we've got a little support down here at the next support level we have down here is at 26. And there are the levels there for you in the chat in case you missed them. And again, you're gonna use those as a guide to the day. We can tweak those a little bit. We can adjust those. We can cancel some of them depending on the price action. Everything here is based on price action and how the markets are trading. And so again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. We don't mind questions. All right, we drifted down here to 31 there and pop back up here a touch. Again, we're trying to take advantage of ebbs and flows in the market. Our next support level is down at the 26 area. So the market's a little concerned here with regards to these growth and inflation numbers. And likewise, the market is reacting accordingly. So you see the volatility there is got pumped back into the market on any kind of downward trending markets, and this is what we have. So you're going to have to take that into consideration when you're keeping your stops in place and what your profit targets are going to be. You have to adjust to market conditions. Last couple days, we were exceptionally slow as far as the movement was concerned because the markets were rallying. But as you can see here, with the added push to the downside, we're getting a little more volatility injected into the market. I would say right now we were trading at a 15 handle the last couple of days. And the VIX, I venture to say probably, I don't have the right number, but I would venture to say definitely closer to 17 or 18 right now. All right. So we're kind of coming back here, testing these interim lows. The next support level we have is down at the 26 area. All right. Upside resistance right now. Well, we have our pivot there at 39, but I guess better resistance will be up at 48. Again, everybody here trades a little bit differently. Nobody here trades the same way. Everybody has different risk tolerances. Everybody looks at information that is given and trades it according to their own risk tolerance. Nobody here trades the same way. I can give you the same information, and everybody will trade it just a little bit differently. So you have to keep that in mind and find the trades that are comfortable that you can recognize and then execute independent of myself or independent of anybody else. We're trying to, what we do in our education course, we're trying to help you find areas that we believe will give us those inflection points, these levels, and then any price action trades that are available as well. Any of this stuff interests you, please let us know. Also, obviously, we do have our trading room every morning. which you can ask questions to, as we are just kind of hovering here against our lows. Let's see, the U.S. economy likely grew at a slower pace in the first quarter as consumer and government spending remained strong. The Bureau of Economic Analysis will publish its first gross GDP number estimates for the first quarter, as we got it already. Economists largely expect growth to be at 2.5% annualized rate, as obviously it came in at 1.6 compared to 3.4% in the fourth quarter. While some expect GDP numbers could surprise to the upside amid a strong labor market and pickup in manufacturing cycle, Wells Fargo said weakness in shipments may mean a softer than expected reading. So we'll see what happens. So the number came out. Obviously, it's a lot weaker than expected, and combination of higher PC number, it's not market's not taking this too well. Kind of hanging here on the lows. We have also at 9 o'clock, top of the hour, pending home sales. We do not like to have positions on when numbers are released, so we like to be flat when that happens. All right, we're testing these lows here, these interim lows, trying to bust through. We'll see if we not. If we do or don't. We don't stress here. We don't know which way markets are going. All we can try to do is take advantage of ebbs and flows of the market. Obviously, there's a trend here to the downside, but that doesn't mean the market's going to continue to go down. It doesn't mean that if you get in here at this level, you're going to make money even though the trend is down. So you have to be patient and wait for the market to create an opportunity for us. We do also have the pending home sales. We'll see if that creates any opportunity or not. I know you want to know direction. Anybody can tell you direction. You can tell me direction. The direction part is easy. It's the direction after you put on your trade that's the hard part. If we can get the direction correct after we put on our trade, then we're way ahead. All right. All right, that 31 holding like a strong uh, area. Went and tested it again, came back off. You do have a number here at 9. Again, we don't like that position on when numbers are released, so we'll be a little bit flat there. Again, we never know how numbers are, what directions they're going to go, so we kind of just stay flat when that happens. All right, market kind of just went up to the our pivot here, so kind of a little neutral. All right, a little range bound here, kind of hanging around our pivot area here. All right, just kind of hanging on top of this interim range. Do have a number coming out here in about 15 minutes. Again, we have to wait and be patient for opportunities. We are not trying to uh, create opportunities. We have to let the market create them for us. All right. Well, they did go right up there and kind of hang around our pivot there for a bit. Did not get through that top area there around 40, 41 area, and then came flushing back down here. Again, if you were very, very aggressive, maybe you took that little trade there. Your exit strategy would have been around 43. If you did take it, you had a nice little rotation here. Again, everybody here at different risk tolerances. That would have been a price action play. So we talk about the levels. That's the ones we focus in here on our charts and our room. And every now and then I'll mention a price action trade, but again, it all depends on your risk tolerance. So everybody here, I try to stay risk averse as much as possible, especially with levels, and so keep focused on those. But there are obviously other opportunities. It all depends on somebody's risk tolerance and what they're looking for, and how much they want to trade. All that stuff comes into play in regards to how many times you will trade, right? That's all part of trading. Recognition of the trade and then execution is the second aspect of it. Okay, so we're a little range bound here, 40 down to this 30 to one area. And I just, yeah, market started and all of a sudden we just kind of hang. So that happens. All right, seems to be down ticking now here. Again, we never know when they're going to make any of these kind of moves. Looking down our downside support is down at the 26. Again, we are scaling around an area, but also making sure you keep your stops in place only simply because the volatility is there. You never know when markets are going to run through any one of these areas, and that protects us from any stops or anything that the market internal stops that the market has. We do have new pending home sales coming out here at 9 o'clock, top of the hour. And really, there's just a 7-year note auction at noon. The market stays a little bit weak here, got below that 31. We're looking at the 26 area as the next support area. The market here is a little bit weak, looking for 26 area is our next support area that we have. Bonds also staying weak as well, so definitely a little bit of a problem here for the market with bonds yields going higher. All right, continue to stay a little bit weak, coming down here to the 26 area. A number coming out here in about 5 minutes. All right, quick 2 points there against the 27. If you did jump in again, if you top end, take some profits, and then see if we can get filled on any of the other stuff that we have, and then see if we can get the push higher. Should have got filled there at 27 if you had them in. Go right down there to 27, but enough traded down there that if you had the order in there, you would have got filled. Still on the same bar, so we're looking at the problem is that we have a number coming out here to top in about 3 minutes, so we gotta be a little bit careful as far as any positions are concerned. All right, kind of staying a little bit weak, looking at the 26 area. If you got filled there at 27, now you're getting down here. There we go. Go right down to 26 there and getting a little quick pop back up here. All right, nice quick 3 points there. I don't know if you had your orders in there, good chance to get filled. If you were waiting, place an order to see if the market held that level. Obviously, you're not going to get filled if you put in the order after the fact. If you had the order in there, good chance you got filled, and the market here giving us a nice quick 3 point rotation against the 30 area. Sorry, 26. You got up here to 30 actually, and you're getting a little bit more than 3 points. And so that's kind of a good timing because now the number is going to be here released in about a minute or so. So we'd like to be flat. Obviously, downside 25 there, I would cancel if you had it in. And be flat here, little resistance. Well, again, the problem here is a number, so be a little bit careful there. So nice rotation there against our first support level here at 26. and nice pop back up here. And again, number coming out here momentarily. So I don't know if it's going to affect the market or not. We just like to stay flat either way. All right. Market staying a little bit weak. Obviously, with GDP numbers, more dominating number, but you never know if there's going to be some movement here with this number or not. All right, numbers out. You can see a little volatility there. They really didn't clear the deck out too much. Usually, they bids and the offers kind of disappear a little bit, but not. They didn't do that this time around. So again, the 26 worked perfectly there. That's our first support level. If we The next support level we have is down at the 15 area. They were expecting. Oh, the home sales went up. Oh, 0.3. That's a big miss, but market really not really affected by it so much as you could see. I think if other times it would be, but not these days. All right, we continue to slowly downtick here. We're looking at the 15 area next as our next support level. Again, we're just trying to take advantage of ebbs and flows of the market. Got down to 26 there and popped back up. Got down to 27, popped back up. So if you got either one of those entry points against the 26, you did well. And again, you're always having your stops in place when you enter a trade. So in case the market kind of runs through an area, you are protected. So as soon as your trade is initiated, your stop is also initiated. So that way you don't kind of protect yourself. So that's why we like to have our orders in place. For obvious reasons, we went down to 27, popped back up, went down to 26. You could not have put in your orders afterwards and see. By the time it moves away from that area, you're not going to be able to get filled down there. So, or vice versa, if you're selling us an area. Right now, resistance would be around the uh, 40, 41 area. Pivot there is 39. Anything above 40, 2, 3, we talked about as being out of any shorts if we get back up there. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. We don't mind questions. All right, we continue to downtick here a little bit. We got down to 22 there, and slowly downticking. Like resistance, like I said, up around 39.40. Take care, Philip. Have a good one. You can see the volatility there, moving around really quickly. Got down to 22, popping all the way back up here to 31. Got to be patient. You got to be pick your spots. There's not much else I can say. I mean, we have 20, we had 26, but the next level of downside we have is down at 22. You have to just be a little bit patient and wait for opportunities. Upside resistance would be around 39 to 40, and kind of let the thing do its thing here in the middle. We like to average about 4 to 5 trades a day. If we can do that, I think it could be okay. We kind of minimize and we focus on the morning hours to give us those opportunities. So again, we yeah, try to keep commission costs at a minimum and our opportunity cost at premium. So that's why we kind of just pick our spots and wait. Next downside support would, mm, well, given I mean, you could go retest the spike there, but I'd say, if you're more risk averse, you're looking at the 15. All right, we're just kind of hanging here on these interim lows. Our next support level we have down at the 15 area. Got down there to 22 and change. Pop back up a bit. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free. We are more important to find areas that we feel are give us those opportunities. Sometimes the market will stop, in the middle of a couple levels. Doesn't mean that we should have got in or not. It just means that the market stopped there and rotated. Might never go back down to our level. Who knows? All we can do is just wait for the market to give us an opportunity, an area that we believe will might give us an inflection area, an opportunity to scalp. Right now, on the upside, the resistance would be around 39 to 40, and I did say above 43. You want to be out of any shorts. All right, coming up here to this little 39 area that we talked about that's having a little bit of resistance. Again, a little price action opportunity here if you're a little aggressive. Everybody has different risk tolerances. Everybody views markets a little bit differently. So it doesn't mean that you have to take the trade. It's just an opportunity price action trade. If it happens, it does. If it doesn't, then make sure you keep your stop in place. Set anything above 43 out of any shorts. right. Again, just kind of testing this little resistance area. Make sure to keep your stop in place. If you are going to take the trade at all. If not, then wait for the upside resistance up there at 48 is our first resistance area. We're trying to get a little bit of rotation here against this 39 area. Got right up there to 38. Again, if you have 39, it's fine. Again, just one of the things that we'd like to scale in. So we said 39 to 40. So obviously, if we didn't, we're still not up there, but anything above 43 out of any shorts. You're more risk averse. You're looking at the 48 above as our next resistance area. All right, and continue to get some legs up here. Do what it wants to do. Next level of resistance we have is up at here at the 48 area. Ran to kind of got up to 38, hung there for a bit, rotate a little bit down, and then got some more legs up here to continue to push forward. Again, more risk averse. You're looking at the 48 area up here. We're trying to stay above the pivot here. Maybe if we could stay above the pivot, we make it a little bit bullish. We'll see. Upside resistance is up there. Bullish intermediate, not not long term, at least not initially. Again, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. We don't mind questions. Anything we talk about in this room, or we elaborate and expand on our coaching class or education courses that we offer. We explain things more in depth. We try to help you understand why we would have levels and where we would take them, and then we would take a trade when we wouldn't. All of those things are part of our education course that we offer. Uh, Ash, I don't. It all depends. During the course of a day, it's a long day. So just because it flushed out doesn't mean it's going to build momentum. It's just the market has to, the price levels have to hold for us to create different momentum. And now you might just switch momentum. You might be going from uh, downside momentum to upside momentum, at least initially, and that could change again. So it's not like uh, you're killing the momentum. I mean, it's just the fact that there's a lot of, we have a big range to the downside. You're down what? You were down 80 S&P points. You're going to have some people taking some profits. Does it mean that the momentum to the downside is killed? No, but at least a short term might that might be the case. So again, it's all a matter of perception. We can get back to how what they like to do is they have a little bit of a move back up here to get the weak shorts out, and then kind of stagnate for a while, and then all of a sudden they get a push at the end of the day back to whatever the momentum is. But momentum shifts during the course of the day, especially if we're going to be trading for 6 hours. But that's why we don't trade for 6 hours. You can change momentum 3 or 4 different times in the course of a 6 hour day. Again, are we talking long term momentum or short term? We're looking at the short term stuff, so that's why I can say we're going to be changing momentum or direction 3 or 4 times during the course of the day. Right now, if we hold the 39 here, I think we're a little bit bullish. We might uptick here a little bit. Well, it could be, but again, you have to remember that you have more traders trading. Uh, it's not manipulative. You have more traders trading, so their positions are going to create the volatility. Okay, so the movement one way or the other, and what they see in the chart. So I think it's more manipulated. It's people push it around more when there's less volume and less movement. It's harder to do this when there's bigger movements like this and more volume. In slower days, I think it's manipulated a lot more than it is on days like today. I just think that the direction changes because a lot more people are trading, and the positions have to change because the market takes them out of positions. Remember, I did say the one thing about these trading markets is the market's job is to get you out of a position, get you out of a winner. That's the market's job. You might have the right position longer term, but it's shorter term. Its job is to flush you out of a trade, and then the market will continue going the right way. Again, we're a little bit bullish here. We said we hold the 39 area. We're going to be a little bit bullish. We kind of got down to 40. So we're a little bit bullish on this market. We're looking for a push up here to our first resistance area here at 48. Again, we're a little bit bullish here on the market, looking for a push up to the 48 area. If you look at the chat, you'll see the levels we gave out this morning. They're there to help us through the day. They're there to guide us. Fine, we can tweak those a little bit, we can adjust those, we can add more to those, we can sometimes not use them at all. All depends on price action. In addition, there you also have the link to register into our this room so that you can be part of this every day and get some whatever levels and whatever comments you have, I have, or if you have any questions, you can always ask. We're just kind of hanging up here on these interim highs. We're looking at the uh, 48 as our little area of resistance. We don't have any other numbers coming out this morning. Kind of hanging here on these sides here. We need to uptick a little bit. Again, trying to keep it a little bit long here based on the price action. Looking for a push up here to the 48 area. All right, market here continues to stay a little bit strong. We're looking at the targeting here the 48 area here, a little bit bullish market. All right, we're just kind of hanging here on these interim highs. We're looking for a push up to the 48 area. Again, trying to keep it a little bit long here, looking for a push up to 48. All right, getting a little bit choppy. We got up to 45 and change up there, 46, and then came off here. Again, obviously, if you're trying to stay long, and if you had some profits here, obviously going to try to take some profits along the way, right? Um, Coming right back down here to our pivot again. If you were looking to get long, this would be a place to jump in. Otherwise, I mean, whatever the situation is, you're always going to keep your stop in place. We were looking at 48. We got up to 46 change up there. It came off. Kind of annoying. Since my first entry point would have been right around the 47 area there to get short, but did not happen. I'd like to scale in a point above and below the level. Now we're coming back down here. Kind of lose our momentum here if we get below the 35, close below 35. Right, if you did get along there at 39, giving you a chance here to scratch some of them if you don't like the price action. As long as we're kind of holding here, still a little bit bullish, but again, anything below uh, 34, if it goes below 34 or 30, well, 34 would be your stop. Again, if we're just waiting for our levels, our first level got triggered at the 26 area, which gave us a nice little rotation. Then we've been trying to find some price action trades along the way. Again, if you're more risk averse, you're waiting for our levels. The upside level did not get triggered there at 48. It came off, but it's still a viable number, viable area, I should say. right. Again, market is testing this little support area if it goes through. And again, we're just going to be chopping back down here down to the downside. Again, not a surprise as the markets are do bounce around. We would like to go get our upside resistance there at 48, but we just got up to 46 there and then came off. And then we're just kind of hanging here right around our pivot area at 39. So almost a little bit neutral. If you're very aggressive, maybe you're trying to be long. Otherwise, you're flat and kind of just trying to see which way it wants to go. You can see it's very choppy. And it gets this way when it kind of trades and market trying to figure out which way it wants to go. Again, if you did buy them earlier, we were looking for a push up to at 48. That would have been a nice exit strategy and gotten short there, but we got up to 46 and came off. And now we're just kind of um, hanging around our pivot area here. Okay, we are just kind of hanging there around our pivot, just kind of again, not liking those longs. We suggested getting out of some of them. Got up to 40 and change there and just now kind of just hanging. So we're kind of neutral right now. We're a little bit bullish, but now we're just kind of hanging here. Anything below, like I said, what's that, 34, be out of any longs if you still have them. Otherwise, we're just kind of flat. All right, now we're just kind of continuing to stay a little bit weak. Again, markets are constantly changing direction. We were a little bit bullish. Now we're kind of just flat here. Don't really have an opinion, even though we're down picking a little bit. Our next support level is really down at the 15 area. Maybe a little bit of a retest of the 22 if you're very aggressive. All right, we're just kind of floating back and forth in the middle of the range. This is like the what I like to call the no trade zone up here. Sometimes you just have to be a little bit patient, a little resistance up at the 48. Again, if you're more risk averse, you're being a little bit careful up there. On the downside, we tested the 26, so we're looking down at 15 as our next support. Maybe a little bit of a, if you're very aggressive, maybe a real retest of the 22 there. Again, this is like middle of the range, kind of floating back and forth, kind of very hard to get any, any kind of opinion in this little area. So we have to be patient and wait for it to do something or go to an area that we can focus in on and react to. Obviously, we have to be patient and wait for that opportunity. Right now, this is what I like to call what I like to call the no trade zone, as we are kind of floating back and forth in this range, kind of not giving us any real one move or the other. We might be here the rest of the day. Who knows? We had a push right up to 46 there against our 48. Again, did not get filled up there. Obviously, like I said, I point above and below. Market kind of just got right up to 46. Traded back down, so got to be a little bit careful there at the 48. Again, depending on your risk tolerance, how you manage that could be trading a little bit less, I mean, fewer contracts, different ways to manage risk. Um, then downside support, we tested the first level there, and a nice rotation off of that, and then now we're just next level on the downside we're looking at is down at 15. All right, we seem to be just back and forth here in this middle of the range, so let's be a little bit patient here and wait for opportunities. Talk about levels, then you can see them in the chat. Um, and again, be a little bit patient here in this little area, and we'll get back here in a bit.
Hey, a couple quick programming notes. I'm going to repost or I'll shout out the coaching levels that we were working this morning during this morning's session. We had the pivot of 50-39, pivot of 50-39. We were working as coaching levels 48, as resistance 59, 68, 80, and 92. On the downside, we had support at 26, 15, 06, 49.97, and 87. I'm also going to post the opportunity based on our discount for those that are part of our coaching session as guests. Starts out with honor your coach. We had a couple people asking for it because this link has the discount. I'm going to post this in. Take a moment to make sure that you're signed up. For those that are joining us through our socials, please like us, share us, post us, heart us. Take a moment to do that now. Hey, Pete, how you making out? Travis, Milka, AO. Let me know back in chat. Take a moment to sign yourself up. Yeah, I just sent it out to everybody in the chat, and that's the discounted link. Usually it's $500 a month to be part of this coaching experience in the S&P 500 E-mini. Right now it's on for $250, so take advantage. Don't know how long we're going to have that link for you, so it's your opportunity. If you have any questions and you want to grab the mic, just raise your hand in Zoom, and I'll give you the mic. If you have any other questions, you can post them in the Zoom chat. For those that are joining us on the outside, take a moment to register for the inside in Zoom. Daytradingmarkets.org is the URL, daytradingmarkets.org. Saul is running his one-on-one coaching sessions in the afternoon here. So if you have an interest in that, let us know back in chat. You know, that's right. Saul is a trader first. He's an educator second. He's actively scalping for his own trading account. He's looking to pick up 2 points plus on each trade. He's defending generally at 2 points. He works his coaching session for individuals that are looking to get better in their trading. For those that are new to trading or experienced traders trying to get back into the consistent profitability game, traders that are new to get set up to be able to trade. Everything we do is for educational purposes only. Nothing's to be taken as direct trading or investment advice. We ask you to set yourself up in simulation so that you can learn this poem, get good at it. Let Saul know when you are going out and trading in real time. so that you can do a refresh. Work with him on letting him know where you are. Take a one-on-one coaching session if you want. The idea is, how do you develop a skill set, apply that skill set, and look to become a consistently profitable trader? We work with traders from all over the globe. It's an educational opportunity for individuals to work on their skill set, develop their skill set with the goal of becoming consistently profitable. Saul is a 25-year veteran trader of the trading pits. He's available to help you bridge that gap. This is a direct relationship with Saul as that 25-year veteran of the trading pits and trading. He has put together a price action trading methodology that serves him well. He sets the table for the trading day by setting key levels and zones for his trading. He works those levels and zones, coaching levels and zones for you. You learn how to work the market in and around those pre-mapped out zones and levels, fade trades, momentum trades, short trades, long trades. We're looking to pick up 2 points plus on each trade on a consistent basis. Again, we're defending at 2 points. The entries, exits, and stops are the price action entries, exits, and stops, and what you're looking to learn to develop consistent profitability in your trading. Take a moment now as we're heading into the next phase of our service. We invite those in to come hear about what the opportunity is to day trade, intraday trade, what you can expect from a mouse, keyboard, and screen point of view, setting up your trading platform. If you so choose, one of the, in my opinion, the barriers of entry into day trading has been sort of softened with the opportunity for you to learn to earn or be able to practice. In this case, looking to pick up price action trading and then look to earn a funded trading account where you become good enough to pass their requirements and their test to be able to trade their capital. And then look to stay on the right side of that, which is the consistent profitability side. So they continue to provide you with the opportunity to trade their capital based on their rules and requirements. For those that are setting up your own trading account and you have risk capital to trade, setting up this business is a unique opportunity to do that, to be able to be an independent contractor, an entrepreneur. Of course, you have the opportunity to learn from a 25-year veteran trader. You've got to take action to do that. You got to join us in Zoom. You come in as a guest. You transition over a short period of time into a subscriber. Saul helps you as you are getting set up and rolling. There are traders out there that have been trying. You should check out the opportunity to earn a funded trading account. Check out that opportunity vis-a-vis the concept of price action trading and really focus. And Saul can help you do that. So pop in over to daytradingmarkets.org, register for Zoom, pop yourself into our home base. While you're in your socials, take a moment to like us, repost us, find us in your social home base for what you're connecting to us on. Day Trading Markets. Just click back through, follow us, like us, promote us. If you're just going to post the link, daytradingmarkets.org is the link. When you post that, it actually comes up with the Zoom registration for individuals to come in and drop in as a free guest. Milka, how you making out today? Pete, Travis, use the chat feature to respond. Had a nice group of traders in our Zoom home base. Had a good trading morning, so we appreciate you being here. Good coaching morning. That's right. We work the market on a daily basis. We open up this service at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We get set up and help people get set up for this group coaching session in Zoom. If you need help getting set up with an account, a trading platform through an account, we've got some links that you can that are part of our select group. But it's up for you to decide on an individual basis who you'd like to deal with. There's a number of companies out there that are set up to set traders up in the business of activating their account in the market and then deciding how they want to work the market. Trading the S&P 500 E-mini is what we look to do here, what we look to help traders do in their trading. Focus on one thing and do it well. This is a daily coaching session focused on the S&P 500 E-mini, doing 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, looking to pick up 2 points plus, or looking to develop the skill to pick up 2 points plus on each trade. Sol is here to help you, coach you, work with you. Group coaching session is a great place to start. You can spin off into one-on-one coaching sessions with Sol, which he's going to be working this afternoon. And that's up to you based on your relationship with him as your educator and teacher and trading coach and mentor. One of the things that comes up from time to time is Sol trading, and is he trading for his own account? And the answer is yes. He trades where appropriate based on how the market is behaving, how the market is setting itself up for the day, and based on his risk profile, he'll trade the market in and around his pre-mapped out levels, aka the coaching levels. He gives them out to everybody right around the cash open when he sets them. In other words, he's looking to set the levels for the day for his own trading really close to the cash open at 9:30. So about 9:25-ish, he'll set his levels. They'll give them out in audio to everybody. You can write them down. You can pay attention to the action of price in and around those levels. Saul believes it gives him a trading advantage against other traders by setting these levels, how he has learned to set these levels. He loads them into his software. He loads them into his order entry. You can learn how to do the same. He works the market till about 11 a.m. He lets the market come to him by the action of price and the interaction with his pre-mapped out levels and zones. His levels and zones can be adjusted and tweaked based on the action of price. His entries, exits, and stops are also adjusted and tweaked based on the action of price. All this can be taught to you, reinforced with you, help you adjust and tweak yourself as you look to get better and better at the art of trading. And Saul becomes your trade along coach, your coach in the marketplace to help you develop a skill set, apply that skill set, and look to have discipline and trade the market. Saul's goal in his trading is to pick up 2 points plus on the trade. He generally defends at 2 points, but you heard him today based on what went on in the group coaching session. He adjusted his stop based on the action of price, momentum, and follow through. That's right. You can set yourself up with a trading platform. You can set it up independent of a broker. You can set it up with a broker. We would strongly suggest that you only trade based on simulation trading until you get good enough to step out into your own risk profile. The key here is if you can work the market based on a discipline and you can recreate that discipline on a daily basis, adjust and tweak based on the action of price, then you're developing your own trading technique, trading style, risk profile, and then you can act accordingly. If you look at Saul's charts, they're very simply represented. They are really placeholders in some ways to, as he works his morning session, as he works the morning session in and around those levels. Milka, you back? Let me know in chat. Pete W. Travis. Let's take a moment now. What is it? It's about 11:17 a.m. Eastern time. Take a moment in your socials to So like us, share us, post us, repost us. That'd be greatly appreciated. Now, if you look at the charts, you'll see some decent movement today. That's all we look for, is the opportunity based on trade action, movement up and down, and that's how we look to capitalize on the opportunity. As an individual contributor, it's nice to see that because you are looking to capitalize on that trade action and movement in and around your pre-mapped out coaching levels based on entries, exits, and stops. And it's really entries and exits, right? The stop is the extreme. You may get out right away. You may get out with a little bit of a profit. You may get your 2 points plus. You may take a little loss. You know, when you go through the sign up and process, you're attesting to the concept of risk and your ability to assume risk. That's made very clear, you know, based on this endeavor to trade the market for your own benefit at your own risk. We're hoping to help you mitigate that risk by being part of our services. But this is an individual contact sport where you really have to be good at this. You really have to be seasoned at this to be able to continue to do this as a serious hobby or a opportunity for you to do this as a business. I would say that you know, anything in life is fraught with risk and has the ability to have reward if you so choose or decide what the reward is. But the point is that this is an opportunity for you to delve in, understand the risks that you are facing, mitigate those risks based on your talent, get help in getting yourself set up, focused, work with somebody who you trust to help you bridge the gap from being a novice trader, ripe for the pickings, or an experienced, you know, heading to be a professional trader individual. And this opportunity based on this daytradingmarkets.org is a unique opportunity for you to do that. So take a moment. That's right. Saul comes fresh to his screens on a daily basis. He tries to come in without any preconceived notion on where the market may go. He is pretty, I don't know how to put this, but he is aware of when some of the economic releases are heading out or going to be posted. In other words, there's an economic calendar that you can refer to. There are surprises from time to time. That's why you got to keep your stops, keep working your stops. If there's a day where, there's a lot of Fed governors speaking and the Fed's a hot topic, then you might want to understand when they are speaking. And that's something you can do on your own based on your feeds, based on your feeds. We encourage individuals to strip down. Well, don't encourage you. We find that having a less complicated series of sets of information being hurled at you by your trading platform, however you construct it, it's easy to get all spun up in the trappings of platforms and trading, charting, making your charts sing with color and time frames, crosses, indicators, your other parts of your platform. We like, and you can do this too, is to minimize and focus and concentrate on one thing and do it well. In this case, we picked the S&P 500 E-mini as that instrument. The S&P 500 E-mini as that instrument. And we let the market come to us as it relates to the pre-mapped out levels and zones. And then based on the action of price, momentum, and follow through, we'll put trades on and take them off, in that zone. And then it's, how do you do that? Why do you enter a trade? Where do you place your stops on that trade? What's your exit strategy on that trade? And based on that exit strategy, how do you perform? Yeah, that's a series of two charts, two time frames for the S&P 500 E-mini and a 30-year bond chart. Behind that, Saul has his order entry set up. He's got his ladder, based on his own setup. And he talked to you about that. There's a simplicity to, his trading art form. He's been doing this for 25 years or so. Not sure if you get a better coach than that. The opportunity to work with somebody like that is not only has the pedigree, but they're continuing to do it. They're active. They're looking to work the market in and around the levels. They're adjusting and tweaking the levels. He's adjusting and tweaking the levels based on the action of price. So when you ask him a question and you're interacting with him, you're getting feedback based on his experience in and around that level based on the action of price, and you're going to receive an explanation. But quite frankly, is an explanation based on, the setup, how the level worked, the action of price, what he did or what he didn't do based on that particular area and the why. And then also the emotional component of paying attention to all the above, what he would have done differently, what he did. And you can describe what you did, how you did it, what you were looking at, and you can work on it together to help yourself get better. That's the beauty of having somebody who is a trading coach, from the inception of setting up a trader based on, standing on the shoulder of somebody that's already doing it, has been doing it. If you're looking to earn a funded trading account, get yourself set up, you can use our links to go check it out, see if it's for you, make a decision for yourself, a value decision for what you're looking for based on getting set up in the business of trading the market intraday or day trading. Pop into daytradingmarkets.org, daytradingmarkets.org, and be part of our home base and service when it comes to active coaching traders or actively coaching traders. So right now we're coming into 11:30 a.m. Let's take a pause now for you as individuals through our socials to like us, repost us. For those that have done it, thank you. For those that are going to do it, take a moment now and get it done. It does help us. Repost us. When you find our home base, you're going to see, this broadcast, recorded. Like them, repost them, follow us. If you know somebody or in a chat room, go to that chat room, put in daytradingmarkets.org with a nice comment about Saul. It's very self-explanatory once they click on that link, and then it has the registration for Zoom. It's very straightforward, simple registration. Put in your right information, right? Like put in your right email. If you don't get, because we've had some, the internet, email, and everything has its own, I don't know, challenges when you sign yourself up and you don't receive a confirmation email that you did sign up. Check your email after, re-register with a different email or the same email and see if you get it. You're going to need to do some work on your end because of the variances of various email platforms. We had somebody the other day that was using Yahoo and they didn't make it, which was weird. But then they did it again. They got in, or they might have switched to their secondary email. I think it was a Gmail email, and they got the ability to click on it and pop right back into this webinar. In Zoom. I'm not sure. There's so many emails going around. Each email platform has its own challenges. And Zoom has its own challenges. Zoom has been getting better and better and better. We like it. Just made a major upgrade. The only thing we don't really like is that we can't cut and paste out of the webinar chat out to individuals. In other words, we paste it once, and when you pop in after we paste it into the chat, it doesn't show up for you. I don't understand why. There's got to be a reason, right? Or else they would have done that. And then when we post something, we can't just copy that post and then just repost it in. So let's say Don posts something and I want to repost it for him. It doesn't work. And that, I think, is an issue with, one of the things I would ask him to change, and I did a while ago. I haven't asked him recently, but I'm sure there's other people asking the same thing. I mean, I can't be the only person that thought of that. So let's hope they get that done and get it done in the right way for helping us do our coaching. We do one-on-one coaching in, with you based on a conversation with Saul about what you're looking for, where you are on the trading curve, how can he help you. Once you decide on what that is, you work it out with him. And then you have a one-on-one coaching session with him in a Zoom meeting room, coaching room, where you can share your charts. You can talk to them directly through your headset and their microphone, or just your microphone. It's a great way to get schooled up, trained, adjusted, and tweaked based on your trading. Learn how to set the levels, learn what to do with those levels, have it reinforced. When you do a one-on-one coaching session, then you can come in here as a proving ground and an access point to Saul during his group coaching session, as a supplement to what you're learning and a way to advance your cause in the direction of learning, practicing learning, and hopefully becoming consistently profitable based on your trading. We're not big fans of group think in a chat room. That's why this is between you and your trade along coach. Even in the group coaching session, it's between you and your trade along coach. It's not between you and a group of people all, jumping around like a bunch of crazies, high-fiving themselves, talking about the big trades they did, the losses they suffer, the gains that they've made, touting how they make this much money on a trade, or they lost, so there's all sorts of crying and cheering going on, within a mosh pit, and that really isn't helpful for anybody. You can get sucked into the, let's say the market is taken off in a direction, you get sucked into that direction. Meanwhile, you should have been shorting it. That becomes an issue, right? The idea of fear and greed, the idea of group emotion can be devastating for traders. I'm not sure there's any other word for it. They might get lucky, but I'm not sure you want to go down that road. But in those arenas are people that would benefit from what Sol has to offer, so post them around. When the session's going to open, post it, session open, group coaching. And then daytradingmarkets.org. That's all you got to do. Be surprised how hungry people are for an opportunity to work with a individual that is of what Sol brings to the table. And you can witness that for yourself. You can be part of that yourself. This group coaching session is very popularly priced. It's usually $500 a month. Right now it's on for $250 a month. That's 20 days of coaching in a group coaching session. Very valuable, in my opinion, anyway. If you get it for $250, all the better. You do it directly with PayPal so that you are able to cancel. If you keep it, wonderful for you, in my opinion. It'll roll over at the 250. It won't reset to 500. So if you get the deal, you get to keep it. So look to get the deal. Pop in to our Zoom home base, daytradingmarkets.org. Ask for the link, the discounted link, and I'll see if it's available for you. Right now, today, it's available. So take advantage of it. I come in just like you come in. If it's available, I post it. If it's not available, I don't. So it's your option. It's your opportunity to take it or not take it when it's available. The idea here is that day trading is a big business for yourself that you manage. You're the talent in, you're responsible for. Who you choose to teach you is your responsibility. How you choose to go about it is your responsibility. You're the talent, the brains, the head of, the captain of your trading business, the boss, the CEO, the CFO, the chairman of your destiny. I mean, don't be fooled by that. You are the talent in your trading business. Would you send yourself to go get trained, and who would you send to go get trained by? Let that sink in for a minute, because you're the boss. If you look in the mirror, would you trust yourself to do this without getting the right kind of help, the right kind of mentoring? For those that are doing anything, the concepts of being mentored are very powerful. If you were or are a golfer, or if you're learning a sport, that's why they have batting cages and batting coaches in baseball. That's why they have coaches that help people that are trying to make it to the Olympics and be able to stay in the Olympics. There's a lot of work that goes in based on technique, skill, learning the art form. It's no different than trading. If you were a golfer and wanted to get on the pro golfing circuit, that's the difference between being just a golfer / trader and being a professional golfer / professional trader, or on your way to. I bring it up from time to time, the concept of gambling. Some people equate the concept of trading to gambling. I don't know why, but let's look at the difference between a gambler and a professional gambler. They're at risk. The professional gambler mitigates their risk by skill, understanding the odds, and being able to work that particular game to their advantage. And I would think that 21 comes to mind, or poker, where if you know what you're doing, you got a much better shot against the house than if you don't know what you're doing and you're not skilled. Same thing with the concept of trading. There are many people out there that are in the starting blocks at 9:30, well, you know, 9:15, 9 o'clock, whenever they're, overnight, they, work their charts and work their stuff and get ready for the trading morning. And they are all pumped up and jacked up, and they've taken their blast of caffeine and they're at the starting gate getting into the starting blocks, and they're waiting for the bell to go off, and they've got a game plan. Well, there's a lot of train wreck going on after that bell goes off. We try to be a better trader than they are. We try to capitalize on the things that they jump into and don't know any better. And if it's true that trading is a zero-sum game, you got to be better than the other Tom, Dick, Harry, or Jane. And you're there to pick up what they leave on the table based on your ability to be patient, pick your spots, work the market based on a price action trading strategy, and defend your trade with a stop, and then work your entries, exits, and stops based on a price action trading methodology in around these pre-mapped out levels and zones, and come off the table with a positive, against losses. And that can be tricky. And that takes skill. It takes effort. It takes schooling. It takes mentoring. And that's what we provide here for you on a relationship between Saul, the 25-year veteran trader of the trading pits, and yourself, no matter where you are on the curve. And whether you're looking to earn a funded trading account or you're working your own trading account. We take you from an inexperienced trader and work you into an experienced trader. That's the goal. And a better trader than the herd. Or we work an experienced trader that has tried it on their own, that is seeking, tweaking, adjusting based on their technique to help them bridge the gap from where they are into the opportunity to be a consistently profitable trader. Trading somebody else's account or funds, trading or looking to earn a funded trading account is certainly an option for you. I like that option. Setting up your account to trade with your own risk capital is certainly a great option. And if you have the means, that's a great option. But the common thread is, are you good enough? The common thread is, who's going to help you get good enough? The common thread is, how are you going to focus, be adjust and tweaked based on your trading technique to help you get better and better. So right now, what time is it? We're coming into 12 noon. Saul's got some one-on-one coaching that he's doing in a private meeting room. Again, if you want to be one of those, ask when you pop in. We're going to be winding this down at 12 noon Eastern time. Right now, it's 11:47. Take a moment to like us, share us, post us. We reached out to everybody yesterday. If you can figure out, based on your skill level, how to get us out further in the world of the socials, TikTok, Instagram, others, let us know. If you're a gamer, post us in some of the game sites for some of the gamers out there that are interested in looking to earn a buck trading. Again, we're looking to pick up a couple $100 a day, $200, $300, $400, $500, working one contract working 2 contracts when you're good enough. If you can develop into a consistently profitable trader, that is a great way for you to earn a buck, side hustle, or do it as a living. We work the market morning session. We open up this service at 8:30 a.m. Pop in, ask questions, interact, get yourself set up for the day. Set yourself up for simulation against real-time data, and we can help you do that with order entry. We would suggest that you start out by tracking money, but then switch to tracking points. Concept is that you can win a game. For people that are connected to the gamer community, we would appreciate you getting the word out about daytradingmarkets.org, daytradingmarkets.org. For those that are in your socials, find us in there, our home base in the social that you're in. Follow us, repost us, share us, highlight us, love us, heart us. Give us a thumbs up. We appreciate that. Take a moment now to sign up, register for Zoom, come in as a free pass into Zoom. This is your opportunity to shine when it comes to learning the art of trading, to unlock your personal earning power by trading. Daytradingmarkets.org, daytradingmarkets.org is our URL to pop in to register for our Zoom room. Everything we do here is for educational purposes only. Nothing to be taken as direct trading or investment advice. This is a educational only service coaching session. We have one-on-one coaching for you. We have the ability to join us in our daily group coaching session. There's a lot that goes on here as an opportunity for you publicly and privately. So certainly inquire when you pop in on what the opportunities are based on this service and how to get the most out of it for yourself as you look to endeavor and persevere in the markets. The risk reward ratio when you work your stops properly, where you do your entries, exits, and stops, you'll quickly pick up based on simulation whether you need more time or you're ready to go out and step out into your risk, based on your own risk profile. So it's 11:52. We're going to be winding this down at 12 noon in a couple minutes here. Saul's going to be helping individuals based on his one-on-one coaching into the afternoon. He likes to do the one-on-one coaching during the live market. That's a great advantage for you, for those that are taking his one-on-one coaching. You need a subscription to his group coaching session here to be able to do the one-on-one coaching and come back in, but that's a prerequisite. If you haven't done it, make sure you do it. You know, the concept of honoring your trade along coach is a big one. Don't be a piker when it comes to just trying to get stuff for free. Honor your host. Again, there's a lot that goes on here, both publicly and privately. Come into our Zoom home base, join us. The ball is in your court. Procrastination is not a action. Remember that. Procrastination based on your opportunities is not an action. Take a moment. Register, daytradingmarkets.org. Hey, Milka, you back? Let me know in chat. Pete W., let me know if you're back. Use the chat feature to respond. All right, we're going to be rolling out. Appreciate your participation. Appreciate taking the time to put us out on your socials as you attend through your socials. Write down daytradingmarkets.org. Find us through your browser. It's a direct registration for our group coaching session in Zoom, a free access pass. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Thanks for getting the word out about what we're doing, how we're doing it, why we're doing it. Day trading coaching Day Trading Capital is available. Join us in Zoom, daytradingmarkets.org. Everything we do is for educational purposes only. Nothing to be taken as direct trading or investment advice. This is an opportunity for you to get involved in the serious hobby, side hustle, trading for a living business focused on trading the S&P 500 E-mini.